Welcome back to another video, guys. As always, I just want to thank you guys so much for the love. Yeah, I just want to make a quick video talking to you guys about YouTube. So, yeah, if you want to post on YouTube or you want to do shorts, I would say go for it. Here's the funny thing to me about YouTube is that I've been seeing where shorts do actually better than actual long forms of content, which would be the videos. You know, in the video, like you guys will see like what I'm talking about. I'm actually showing you like what I'm doing, which is kind of funny. Like I know I just started out, but I kind of just want to prove a point that you don't always have to have it all together. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about doing what I want to do on YouTube. But I've seen channels where they only post shorts and then they have more subscribers. Because of those shorts have kind of spread through the algorithm. So that's kind of encouraging to me because like I don't have to always have like a winded video where I feel like I always got to talk for like 10 minutes, just for one topic. And another thing too is that like I've been seeing how short form content is actually in general has been doing better for me versus like the long forms of content. Now I'm not really sure exactly what it is. Obviously, I still get zero views on some of the stuff. It's just how it is. I made the analogy before. You shoot a basketball. You're not gonna make every shot. Unless you're just like that good. It's not gonna happen sometimes with the ball in it toilet bowls out, So it's like, as far as the whole YouTube thing, I still think it's a great avenue because of the search engine optimization, as far as like what people are searching for. Obviously, if you're trying to do what everybody else is doing, chase the popular trends, you might be able to build a little bit more traction, initially because, those are the hot topics. Obviously there's some stuff you want to stay away from, but in general, you kind of have like a more because again, it's hot at that time. People are actually searching for it, so you might be able to build off of that momentum. But sometimes it's hard to kind of time that. Even when you're doing what I'm doing, where you're not really looking to be the next hot thing or to get your 5 seconds of fame, like so many people probably are trying to do. You still could get occasional 100 views, but again, you get 10 different reels, they get 100 views. That's 1,000 views. That people maybe they don't check out your profile, but at least people are more aware of it. And another thing I noticed too with YouTube is that again, maybe it's just social media in general, maybe not just YouTube, but like the more you post, kind of like the more it puts your channel like in the algorithm and like in the atmosphere. You want to say versus when you're first starting out, nobody knows who you are. Obviously, nobody's probably gonna be searching for you. But that's why it's so important when you're doing like YouTube and stuff, to try to use the tags, use the trying to think of the word right now, because you can kind of categorize your content as well with like the music, the how-to videos, similar to how Instagram, and Facebook and all that has like the hashtags. That's kind of like same stuff you want to be doing on YouTube. But either way, it's still a great platform. Obviously everybody has got to start somewhere, if you're starting out new, but at least, you kind of have a better idea of how to better gauge what type of content, you have to make. You don't always have to make a long, winded video like the one I'm doing now, like you could just maybe make a 30-second video. But the thing is, if you're only doing 30 seconds, that clip can only can go good or I mean it can go bad. So it's like even with you doing both, it's still an advantage to you because it's still giving you more opportunity and more chances, for more people to find you. And that's kind of like what this whole like spiel is gonna be about these past like 4 videos that I just did. Literally trying to help you guys grow your social media. Again, I mean I originally said electric guitar, but again, I'm just trying to help, really just be authentic, because again, this is kind of what triggered me to do it, starting out something new, not know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, well, while I'm doing this, I could kind of talk about this as well. I don't just have to talk about one thing. I can talk about how that's relevant to what I'm doing. So as far as the reels on YouTube, I still think it's a win, but I would say try reels first, try long form, maybe try for every, long form video, maybe that's like 5 or 6 minutes. Try to get like 12 to like 14 clips out of it. Maybe the clips are 30 seconds, maybe they're a minute. You have to go based off of the social medias, because some of them, allow you a minute, 30 seconds. So again, people attention span is short as well. So you have to keep that in mind. But yeah, just remember you guys like a really quick video, talking about, whether you're interested in YouTube as like a long-term content thing, or you're trying to make videos, or you're trying to make reels or shorts or whatever you want to call them. Just something to just give you guys like a heads up. Make sure you guys, I'm starting out too. Maybe this video will help you guys out. Maybe it won't. But either way, support. Thank you guys so much for supporting. See you guys next one. Peace.